my name is Mary. Thank you for joining Diana and I today while we do some exercises to help you not fall prevention exercises. And these particular exercises are going to be Go for Life inspired. So we have a base and we're going to work on those. Before we do this I will introduce you to Diana.
Hi, my name is Diana Yiesley. I'm a Simsbury resident and the chair of the Aging and Disability Commission. I'm super excited to be exercising with you today and working on fall prevention.
Yay! Thank you, Diana. Now, today we're going to be working with weights, and it doesn't matter what you have around the house that might be a weight. You could have a bottle of water. Now, this is really clear water, but I colored them so you could see when you first start to exercise, you might just want a small little bit of liquid at the bottom. And then it doesn't matter what size bottle you have, but the stronger you get, the more liquid you can add. And that will help you get stronger and stronger. Now, if you don't happen to have a water bottle or a juice bottle handy, you might have something like a can. Or I have a little can because my grip isn't so good, and you'll see Diana has a larger can. If gripping bothers you, you can put on a glove or a mitten, and then you can hold it, and your hands will be a little more comfortable. So we have weights. You can also have a little zip bag of anything. This happens to be rice, but the stronger I get, the more rice I'm going to add, and so I'll increase my weight. And you can see Diana's really got a big weight. Yes. So you can always adjust and make something around the house work for you as a weight. We're also going to do one stretching exercise. So you'll need something. We're going to use pillowcases. You could use a strap that doesn't stretch, or in this case, I have a dog leash, but you'll want something a little more than 3 feet long. So when we use our pillowcases, we're going to hold one corner and go down to the other corner. You could also use a towel if you'd like, or anything, even a scarf. You could use a scarf. So we are going to have a great time today. Before you begin this or any other exercise program, you'll want to make sure you check with your doctor. He'll tell you exercises you should or shouldn't do. Also, you'll want to check your environment. So Diana and I are going to be sitting down, but most of the exercises we do for balance are going to be standing behind our chair. So you'll want to make sure you have a chair that doesn't rock, that's quite a stable chair. If you don't have a chair that's stable, you could use the countertop, you could use the top of a bureau or the top of a table, just something that doesn't move. We're going to use the backs of our chairs. So you want to make sure your environment's clean, that when you go around to step behind your chair, you're not tripping on cords or a rug, or in my case, a sleeping dog. Do you have pets?
I have 4 cats.
4?
They love to join me when I exercise.
Perfect. Okay.
Sometimes they get in the way, though.
Oh, but that's what makes it more fun.
Right.
Then you really do fall prevention exercises.
Absolutely.
So you want to check the lighting to make sure that you can see where you're going when you walk around the back of the chair. Also, you'll want to have water handy dandy, and you can drink the water before, during, and after our time together. And you'll want to make sure you have comfortable clothes on so that when you bend and stretch and turn, you don't feel restricted in any way. And as you know, Diana has pink on.
That's what I do.
So you want to make sure that you have comfortable clothes on. If you have shoes or sneakers, you just want to make sure that you don't have any open-toed shoes or open-backed shoes, because we need something stable when we stand. So make sure you check with your doctor. As I said, have your water. And the whole key to exercising and getting stronger is to be consistent. You want to make sure that you do a little every day. And if we're strength training today and doing balancing exercises, you could do the balancing exercises and maybe stretching the next day. But that's what gets you nice and strong and will help you not fall, which is huge. Okay, we're going to start slowly, and we're going to pick up the pace if you choose. So you're the one that needs to decide what is going to be the best for you. And when we exercise, you'll notice that Diana and I don't bounce or twist or move quickly because you want to start to get that range of motion. So if you're ready, you want to make sure you don't hold your breath. You're going to breathe out as we lift our weights, and I'll remind you with that. We're going to start slowly. Okay, are you ready, Diana?
I'm ready.
Okay, so we want to warm up these muscles we're going to need for our balance training. And one of the things we're going to do is just lift our toes, something that simple, just lifting our toes. You'll notice that both Diana and I are sitting at the front of our chair. If you sit at the front of your chair and your back hurts, you can take a pillow and put it behind your back if that makes your back a little more comfortable. But you want to stay to the front of your chair because that makes your belly and your back work hard at keeping you nice and tall. So we're tapping our toes, and now we're going to bring our toes out and in. So out and in, out and in. You'll notice when your toes go out and in, your knees follow. So believe it or not, you're actually working your hips also. Then we hold our feet and plant them and pick up our heels. So now we're picking up the heels. When we pick up the heels, you'll feel a contraction or a tightness on the back of your leg. When we picked up our toes, you felt the contraction on the front of your leg. Now, Diana and I are going to sweep our heels out and in. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
She's ready. Here we go. Out and in. Now, you do a lot of biking and walking, don't you?
I do.
Yes.
I do. And so when I'm walking, I always want to make sure that I'm looking at the path in front of me to make sure that there's no objects in the way or that the bricks or sidewalk is even, because that's an easy way to trip and fall. So,
wow, that's a good thing to remember. So we're going to do toes and heels. Thank you, Diana. If you're walking in an unfamiliar place or even a familiar place, when you're walking, like even on a sidewalk, there's those little tiny lifts. So thank you for that. All righty. So our ankles seem to be nice and warmed up. Now we're going to extend one leg out so the heel touches and bring it right back in. So now we're working our quadriceps. If you say to yourself, you know, I'm really not sure if I'm working the correct muscles, all you have to do is place your hands on your legs, and if you dig your fingers in, can you feel those muscles tighten up?
I can.
Yes. So these are nice, strong muscles. We need these muscles for getting up. Yes, we do. So this is a leg extension. We're working on the muscles around the knee, and we're working on the thigh. Then we bring our foot right back to where it is, and we sit nice and tall. So we've really worked kind of the leg. We're moving up. We're going to move the hip now. So we work the knee. We're working on the hip. So we're going to alternately step out to one side. Here we go. And this is a really good exercise to do because you may go out to dinner and have to step into a booth. We have to step into our cars, and if you go to a play, like maybe one of the ones you produce.
Yes.
Yeah. So then if your number is C34, you're going to have to walk up and then do a little sidestepping to get into your seat. All righty. So now we bring our feet right back to center. How are you feeling? All righty, because you look like you're doing really well. So we work the ankles, the knees, the hips. So now we're going to work on the shoulders. We're going to breathe in and pull our shoulders up and breathe out. If you breathe in through your nose and out through your nose or pursed lips, you breathe out slowly. Breathing in, a nice big breath. Great job, and breathe out. Now we're going to work our arms and our shoulders again. Involving the shoulders, we're going to roll the thumbs in and our shoulders come front, and we roll our shoulders out and open up the chest. So we breathe out as we roll in. Breathe in, a great big breath. Very, very nice. Rolling and out. And let's do one more time, please. Rolling in and rolling out. Great job. So we were working the shoulders. Now we're going to roll them because we've already been front and back and up and down. Are you ready, Diana?
I'm ready.
She's always ready. Here we go. Shoulders are up and back and down. This feels great.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah, like if you're working on the computer a lot or reading a lot, we really want to get those shoulders up, back, and down. Now we're going in the opposite direction. We pull our shoulders back and lift them up and drop them down. You can feel it working different muscles, can't you?
Absolutely.
Right.
Right across the back and across the shoulder blades.
Exactly. Boy, you could be a trainer. And then relax the arms down. Now we're going to work our elbows, nice and easy. We just bring our fingertips up to our shoulders and down. So this is a great exercise. When we add the weights, it's even going to be more exciting because it will help us pick up groceries and kids or grandkids.
And your pets.
And your pets
that like to be picked up.
Small cars and refrigerators.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. And now we're going to just do the wrists. We hold our hands out and we bring the hands up and down. Good. Good. That's it. Then we bring our hands halfway, flip them over, and bring them out and in, just like cupboard doors. That's it. Nice. Now we're going to want to open up the chest a little more, so we bring our hands down to our knees. We're going to bring our hands up and wide as we breathe in. Breathe in, up and wide. Feel the chest open up, and exhale and float down and together. Breathe in, and this is a great exercise to do if you're on the computer a lot, or reading a lot, or anything where you're rolled forward. Now you'll see my arms come up and out, and Diana gets a really, really big stretch. So you can follow me if you're a beginner. Follow Diana if you want the advanced move. And last time, please breathe in, and as you exhale, come on down. So to stretch out our back, our hands are on our legs. We breathe in, sitting tall, and as we breathe out, we come forward, but you'll see the weight of the upper body is carried on the hands on the legs. We breathe in. Good. And we breathe out and we come flat back. You'll notice that Diana and my back are very, very flat. Third time, please. Now when you come forward, hold it here. Breathe in. And as you exhale, round down a little bit. Feel that stretch on the back and push your hands into your thighs coming up. Great job. Breathe in, lift tall, exhale, flat back comes forward, and now you're going to roll all the way down. Feel the heaviness of the head. Slowly push yourself up. Great job. We are pretty well warmed up. All we have to do is go side to side. So we're going to bring our arms up, our shoulders are relaxed, and we're going to turn over to one side, back to center, and the other side. You'll notice Diana and my elbows are lower than our shoulders. That way we're not shrugging our shoulders up, and we can really feel the turn here. Can you really feel that turn?
I can.
Yes. Shoulders are relaxed, and you can feel it. It's good for your spine as well as your intestines. And now you are done. Now we get up. Yay! So up we go. We're going to make sure that we have a clean environment. So I have to kick something under my chair. We're going to stand nice and tall. And one of the things we're going to do, I'll show you from the side, is to roll up on the toes and then come back down. We have the chair to guide us. We're rolling up on the toes. So you'll notice Diana and I both get tall, and then we come down. We both get tall, and then we come down. Now, if you want, drop the heels and lift the toes up. See if you can feel that. Lift the toes up as you come back on your heels. When you hold on to something, you want to make sure that it's very stable, because when you roll back and lift your toes, you don't want to pull the chair back. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And then we come back to being nice and flat-footed. We're going to bring the toe back so that our knee is back behind our base knee. We'll pull the heel up to the buttocks and down. This is a hamstring curl. Good. There you go. You've got it. Very nice. And we slowly move, bringing the heel to the buttocks. That's perfect. Perfect. And then we step down, and the other foot goes back, and you bring the heel to the buttocks and down. The working knee is behind your base knee. You're going to feel the muscles behind your thigh on the top of the leg tighten up. Can you feel that at all?
I can.
Good,
right
good.
back here. Get my glutes.
Yes, exactly. Okay, that's perfect. And now we're going to just step right down. And we're going to lift the leg out to the side. So we're nice and tall, chest is up, shoulders are up, back and down. We look straight ahead, our bellies are in, and we're going to take one leg and we're going to reach it out a little bit and in. Out a little and in. So your toe needs to be facing forward in order to isolate that outer thigh. If your toe is up, you can get your leg really high, but then you don't get the muscles that we want right here. Good job. That's it. And now we step down. Make sure you're stable, nice and tall, and out goes the other leg. Out and in. Good. Out and in. So we're working that outer thigh. So we need all of these muscles for fall prevention. You're doing a really nice job. Thank you for joining, Diana and me.
Yes. And if you can't get your leg up as far, do what you can. Raise it as much as you can.
Exactly true. Like if I have a hip problem, my foot might only go out to here. And then if you're flexible like Diana, your leg will go flying out, but you'll notice we go under control. Then we step right back down. Now we do want to work the glutes, so I'll show you from the side. And you can go from the side too if you want. You start with the toe back, and all you do is bring that straight leg back a little bit. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. You want to only bring your leg back a little bit, and if you say to yourself, you know, I don't know if I'm doing this correctly, you can take your hand, put it right on your buttocks, and you can feel those buttocks tighten up. Can you feel that a little bit?
Right here.
Yeah, right there, and that's what we need. We need nice, strong buttocks. The toes rotated down. Excellent. And now we'll step down on that foot, reach back with the other toe, flex the foot, belly in, long spine. So we just stretch it back out a little bit just to have those buttocks squeezed tight. We don't want to go too high because if you do, you may compress that low back. So we don't want to go too high. We just want to squeeze those buttocks. That's it. And when I heard squeezing your buttocks and having strong buttocks were very important for fall prevention, I thought it was because if I had a nice strong buttocks and fell, I would bounce up. That's what I was thinking. Okay, let's step down, please. Let's go back up on those toes. There you go. Good. Very, very nice. Are you feeling okay? Because you look like you're doing a great job. Remember, if you can't stay with Diana and I, take a break and then join us again. Okay, now we're going to stay behind our chairs, but this time we're going to turn sideways so that I have one hand on my chair, okay? And I'm going to just turn this one right around. So, nice and tall. You'll notice that as we step back, our hand comes to the corner of the chair, or the counter, or the table, something that's stable. We're nice and tall, and we bring one foot forward and try to touch the heel to the toe. And then we step on that foot, transferring the body weight to that front foot, and then bring the foot around. This is like walking on a tightrope, and we're going to transfer the body weight here, and then we bring the other foot, good, and transfer the body weight here. Now we're going backwards. So we're going backwards, we pick up our foot, feel the toe touch the heel, come back, feel the toe touch the heel, good, good, good. And now we're going to go back again. So let's go forward. So we're going to go forward. This is our tightrope walk. 2 and 3. Very, very nice.
And
now
make sure your hand follows you along the way on the chair.
Exactly, exactly. So as I go back, my hand is here. As I step back, my hand follows, and I step back. Thank you, Diana. That's very, very valuable. Good job. Okay, I feel pretty good. How do you feel?
I feel great.
Okay, let's do something called get-ups. So we're going to sit down in our chair. There you go. And you want to make sure you sit to the front of the chair. The front of the chair. What we're going to do is very, very important for fall prevention, and that's having strong thighs. So we're going to do something called sit to stand. Our spines are nice and tall, and we pivot forward from the hinge on the hips. To begin with, we're going to place our hands on our knees. As a matter of fact, we're going to use momentum to get up. So we lean back and cross our hands. We come forward, drive the heels down, and push ourselves up. Great job. Now push your weight back onto the heels and then lift those toes up. Lean back a little bit, hands down, and up we go. Nice work. All the way down. These are our get-ups. Slowly up, driving the heels down. You'll notice how tall we are. And then slowly coming back down. That's great. Absolutely wonderful. So now we're going to grab our weights. Okay, we're going to do one at a time. So I'm going to grab this. There we go. And the right hand has it. The hand comes down by your side, and your palm is facing in. You're nice and tall, shoulders back and down, and all we do is bring it up to the shoulder and down. And you'll notice that when we do this, both Diana and my elbows are down. So we're not bringing the elbow forward, we're keeping the elbow down because that's what isolates that bicep. There you go. Good job. Let's do one more and switch to the other hand. Here we go. Down and curl. Good job. Down and curl. And if you say to yourself, I don't know if I'm doing this correctly or not, all you have to do is take your hand, put it on the bicep, and feel those muscles tighten up. Okay, great job. Let's do one more, and now we're done. So, if you had something heavy, we're going over the shoulder now, you might want to get something lighter. So, I'm going to get something lighter. It's going to be my little can. And we're going to hold it right by in front of our shoulders. When we extend up, we want to be able to see it in our peripheral vision. Our belly's in, our chest is high. We feel like $1,000,000. Here we go. We're stretching up. Good, good. And this is great, you know, because at home, you want to reach up to the top shelf. That's where I hide my candy, by the way. We reach up to the top shelf. Good. That's it. Nice. And last one, please. Then we go to the other hand, and we're going to just take this shoulder and do a couple shoulder rolls because the shoulder's a pretty vulnerable joint. And we're going to go to the next arm. So we place it so our palm is facing in. Perfect. And we exhale as we go up. That's it. And sometimes if you say to yourself, you know, I can only go up a little way is A-okay. Good job. That's it. Nice. Wow, we are going to have really strong shoulders. And last one, and all the way down. Could you feel that a little bit?
It feels great.
It feels great.
But it's good to work it out. You don't realize how important shoulder strength is until you don't have it.
Exactly, exactly. That's so true. So now we're nice and tall, and we're going to lean forward a little bit. The weight of the upper body is carried on the hand on the thigh. So we take our weight, and we let it go down. If we lean forward, we bring it forward a little bit, and then we pull that elbow back. And this is a very important exercise. This is called a row, and you can do it with a heavy or a light weight. Our elbow scoots along the ribs as we draw the weight from the calf or even your knee to your hip. The object is we're pulling the elbow back and rolling that shoulder blade right into your spine. There you go, that's nice. Okay, let's go to the other side. We'll sit tall and switch, lean forward, making sure the weight of the upper body is carried by the hand on the thigh and not your back. We draw back and extend. Excellent, good work. Pull, that's nice. Great job, you're doing great. Pull, so you can actually feel the shoulder blade roll in towards that spine. Nice. We have 4. And 3, good job. 2 and 1. Excellent. How are you feeling?
This feels good.
Okay, this is a dandy. Okay, now a side lateral raise, that gets the middle of the shoulder. We were pulling back, that got the back of the shoulder. So now what we want to do is have nice strong shoulders. We put the weight in the other hand, so this always has to be a light weight. Hand down by your side, nice and tall. We're just going to bring the hand up, but not to exceed the height of the shoulder. Here we go. It's up and down. Good. 2, you've got it. And if you say to yourself, I don't know if I'm working these muscles, put your hand on your shoulder and you can feel it. Good job. That's it. Just one more, and relax and switch. Let it relax and bring it out to the side and down. Good work. That's it. You're working the middle of the shoulder. Here's 4. And you want to make sure if you're feeling any tenderness in the shoulder and you can't bring it straight out in line with the chest and shoulders, you could bring it forward a little bit, and that will take the pressure off of the shoulder. Or you could drop the weight, whatever is the best for you. Last one, and relax. How are you feeling?
Good. I have a shoulder injury, so sometimes it's hard to move this shoulder, but that really felt good in there.
Oh, good. So let's do our shoulder rolls. And then let's have a little sip of water. So we're going to put down our equipment, grab our water, and have a sip. Great. Okay. Now, we're going to sit nice and tall. Our shoulders are relaxed and down. We really feel terrific. We're going to pull the shoulders up and back and down. Then we're going to bring our arms wide without any weights. 2 arms out and in. And so now we're kind of relaxing those weights. See if you can draw the elbows back. Just feel a nice stretch in the chest. Good, good. And now the hands from a down position are going to come front, and we're going to lean back. We're going to lean back. Feel the tummy tighten up? Mm-hmm. And sit nice and tall. Lean back. Feel that tummy tighten up? Good job. And lift those arms.
And they can have a pillow behind them if they need to.
Exactly, that's right. I have my pillow.
Yes.
But you could lean back. That's exactly right, Diana. Shoulders are relaxed and down. You feel terrific. Good, and relax. So that can really work the stomach as well as the front of the shoulders. So we work the front, the middle, and the back. Perfect. Okay, now we need to do a nice stretch. So we'll extend one leg out. Place the hand on the thigh. Breathe in and lengthen nice and tall. Stretch tall, tall, tall. Then we're going to float the hand down, sitting tall, breathing in, breathing out, leaning forward. Let's see if we can pull the toe up. Can you feel that stretch go all the way down that back?
All the way back of the leg.
Right, right. So you'll see my hand stops here, but Diana's goes a little bit further. So everybody's different. Up we come. And let's switch sides, please. Extending the leg, taking that same side arm, reaching way up to the sky, floating the hand down, breathing in, sitting tall, and floating, floating, floating. So my hand is on my thigh, and we are making sure that our back doesn't take this. So you can come down a little or you can come down a lot. Great job. And whoa, you went all the way down to your toes, Diana. Woo-hoo! Great job. Now we're going to take a great big breath in and lift up to the sky. We're going to breathe out, lean forward a little, and push our arms back. Good. Breathing in, sit nice and tall. That's it. Breathe out and push back. Let's do one more time, please. Breathe in and breathe out. Great job. So the only last exercise we have is to grab something that is long. So you grab a corner, and I'll show you from the side. I'm going to grab a corner. I'm going to flip it over my head, or you can bring it around any way you want. And then you're going to try to find the other end. All righty. The elbows up, and we're going to pull up and down, and up and down, and up and down. Good work. Up and down. So if I say to myself, this is really hard, I separate my hands a little more. Elbow up, pulling up and down. And this is a little bit easier. I would walk my hands together if I wanted to make it more difficult. But now I relax the arm, and switch over. Here we go. So you can bring it around. Diana flipped hers over. I brought mine around. And then try to find that other end. Sometimes if you lean back a little, you can. Lift that elbow up as much as you can and pull up and down. Can you feel that stretch a little bit?
I can.
Yeah. So this is a really, really fabulous exercise for getting those shoulders open. We're even working our elbows. Good. 4 and 3 and 2 and done. Let's relax everything and take a great big breath in. Great big breath in. As you exhale, shake all your cares and worries out. Good. Great big breath in. And come down and shake all your cares and worries out. One more time, please. Great big breath in. And as we exhale, shake down. Diana and I want to thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you later.
Bye. Have a great day.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.